With so many options, when it comes to choosing the perfect pine, it can be hard to tell the wood from the Christmas trees. Luckily, Ashley McCarthy is a man in the know.
Right, we got the Norway spruce on the right, the traditional Victorian tree, famed for its smell, also famed for losing its needles, which are very spiky at that. On the left we have the Northern fir, which has become the most popular tree for almost all of the exact opposite reasons rather. It's got a much broader, waxier needle that doesn't hurt to touch, and it likes to hold on to them. I've seen these last up to a month when cared for properly.
Each tree has taken 10 years to grow, but many of us give barely a second's thought to where they're displayed. That's our first mistake.
The cooler and the drier you can keep it, the cooler and the drier it will be. So keep it away from radiators, any other heat sources, fires, any lights, halogen lights they don't like. Really, they like the great outdoors and they like it to be cold. But we know that's not always possible inside.
Next challenge is how to keep them upright.
So we've got two things here. You've got the basic stand or this. What's the difference? What should we be going for?
Well, it depends. It depends how long you're having your tree for, I suppose. The cheaper option is to go with the wooden block. But as you know, the tree can't take any water on that way, so it's not going to last as long indoors. The other option is this. Then you can put water in the reservoir here and make sure that your tree can take up the water.
And they are thirsty, drinking up to 1 litre a day for the first week.
When everyone thinks of a Christmas tree, they think of it as a cut flower. The massive difference with Christmas trees is how they absorb the water up through the trunk. It actually happens here in the bark through capillary action. So what you want to do when you get your tree is give it a nice fresh cut on the bottom and make sure this part of the bark is touching the water.
So if you want to avoid the dreaded drop, keeping your tree cool and hydrated will help it keep for longer.